Hi everybody, this is We Fit Lover. It has been way too long. I should have updated you guys so long ago, but it is now May 18th, 2018, and I am just chilling out here. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope everybody's having so far a wonderful evening and into the wonderful weekend. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of some updates. I'm no longer doing the Nadine West. It just got to be a little bit too much coming into the house, and I have a lot of subscriptions, and I just wanted to downsize, and I thought I really don't need all these clothes when I am losing more inches, and I just didn't feel that I needed any more clothes at this time, so I politely declined for a while now, and so I'm no longer doing that, but I really like their stuff. The other thing I want to mention is that yes, I was doing my net diary, and I plateaued really bad for like almost a month and a half, and I'm like, it was my own fault. I got carried away. I got carried away because I have celiac, and it basically made me feel like, okay, I can eat, you know, wings, I can have ice cream and this and that, and I really wasn't looking into the saturated fats or the sugars I was eating, and it just kind of got out of hand, and it just made me plateau. Thank God I didn't gain any weight. I just plateaued. Maybe. Let me take that back for a minute. I did gain like 2 pounds, and I kept gaining the same 2 pounds over and over and over and over again. So, plateau. Huh. So I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? I'm bored. I'm tired of the routine of eating the same things. I got tired of counting macros for some reason. I'm looking at it going, my fats are out of control. I just got so tired of counting every little thing I'm doing, and I'm like, okay, I have some options. I can either go to the surgeon and go get it cut off and take out another loan and be more in debt, or I can give up, which is not an option. I can just fall off a bridge, but I have way too many friends and family for that, so I didn't want to put that on them, and I'm not suicidal, so that's not going to work. So I'm like, or I could just try harder and just get through it, and yeah. And I just was not motivated to work out. Nothing was clicking. I was really just tired and worn out, and I needed something to get me back into the swing of things and start losing weight again. Which brings me to today. So, May 15th, this last Tuesday, I was up late Monday night, and I decided to go on YouTube, and I was looking up a few videos about the new, I know, Weight Watchers Freestyle plan. Now, if you've all been following me from the past, in the past 15 years, or at least since 2010 of my channel, you will know that I've tried Weight Watchers probably 4 times. This is number 5, okay? And in the past, I have lost 20 pounds with Weight Watchers in a year. It took me a whole year because I was eating so much processed and frozen foods at the time. I didn't know much about health or dieting. I didn't know about nutrition. I knew about dieting. I didn't know about nutrition back then. So I was just going on points, and back then at that point it did not matter. It was very different than what it is now. And I'm like, you know what? I have nothing to lose. You know, I did it before, and people online have really been losing some serious weight on this program. And I'm like, whoa, probably more so than any other time that I've ever seen. You know, people, it would take them a lot longer, or, you know, the different foods were, it was just a different program. There was not a lot of 0-point foods, and then they switched it up a few years ago to fruits and vegetables being 0, and now protein, fruits, vegetables, and beans, and corn even, are all on the 0 points list, and now they have like 200 0 points. Now, I know me, and I know what I know now about nutrition, and I was a little concerned about, well, that's kind of, that still has calories in it, right? So I'm thinking, all right, so the concept is that they say if people are less likely to binge eat healthy food. So I can see where this could really help people who have problems with addictions of sugar, like me, and people who have addictions to saturated and regular fats, which is also me. And I'm like, ah, crap, Weight Watchers, here we go again. Now, I have not told my husband that I'm doing this yet. I want to surprise him to show him how much weight I can lose in a month, you know, and say, you're not going to believe it, I'm back on again, because he's never going to believe it, because before I was just kind of like blah, and I was feeling just cracked out of my head, and I don't know, like last year was a really weird time, and I'm like, was it that? Was it really that? Or was it just me? It was probably just me. I probably just was not focused enough for that program at the time. And now that it's changed, it's really seeming like it's much easier, because it's counting what is it, calories, saturated fat, sugar, and protein. And before it was like carbs, and I don't remember what all, but it's different now. And I remember when I had success on Weight Watchers, it was more based on the calories than it was the carbohydrates. But I love that they added that they're still adding the sugar for the point system. Now, what I can tell you so far in the last 4 days, this is day 4, is that when I go to put my foods in, the first day I realized I was eating almost double to triple of my points of what I had been eating before on my diary. And I'm like, okay, wow, that was an eye-opener. I had no idea how bad out of control I have been with saturated fat and sugars. I was like, oh crap, this is not good. So I was kind of glad that that was kind of my day off, where it wasn't supposed to be a day off, but it ended up being a day off, and it really showed me when I go out to eat what I am really putting in my body. And how that whole day, if you eat the way I did that day, it can really mess up the whole week. So I thought, okay, I need to get a hold on this now, and I need to use this program and just try it out for a week. I just want to try it. I want to see what happens. So I'm going to update you next Thursday on my weigh-in and tell you how much I lost between Tuesday the 15th through that Thursday. I'm going to kind of count that as my 1 week, because I'm going to start weighing in on Thursdays again. And that way you guys know how it goes and if it works, because you know how slow my metabolism is. And now that I'm off of the medication that caused, you know, the side effect of weight gain, and now that I am knowing that I have celiac, I want to know if I can nip those two things in the butt and do this, if it's going to work this time to my advantage. So I'm optimistic. I'm scared. I don't want to fail. So far I have worked out twice this week, which is more than what I can say for the whole month. Last month I've been just walking, but I just, you know, I'm not really on a machine or on the ground for 30 whole minutes in a row doing my you know, heart rate at where it should be for moderate intensity workouts. I also screwed up my arm 2 years ago, as you might have known from past videos, and I am not able to do any strength exercises right now, which really suck, at least with that arm. So doctor told me I need to do nothing to this arm for a little bit longer, just to see where it's at. It is slowly dislocating from itself, so I have to watch what I'm doing. It's very painful at night. And in the day, it does not hurt, thank goodness. I'm very, very glad that's not a thing, because I would be very annoyed, because I do not take pain medicines unless I absolutely like need it. So, but I know this video is a little shaky. My stand decided to break, so I have to invest in a new one, and I need to save money to do that. So I look forward to next Thursday evening or afternoon-ish to let you know how my week went, and I will let you know how that goes. So this is week 0, Weight Watcher Freestyle. Let's see what happens. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe above, below, wherever your screen is. And if you feel like feeling like doing the whole Patreon thing, go right ahead. I'll be updating that later on. I'll be making videos every Thursday, hopefully, if all goes well, and I can find the time to finally making a video. All right, thanks a lot. Bye.